Nevada home of the Golden Knights, the bright lights. People hoping to find a winner here this evening. The Golden Knights kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And there's the whistle icing the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Vegas wins the draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Tries to get it to Eichel. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Hurricanes come up with the defensive zone draw. Picked off by Aho. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Aho's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. Carolina's come to play tonight. They've been very aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James. So when the away team comes into the barn, they want to make sure that they're not flat-footed, that they're urgent, they're aggressive. And to start this period, to start the game, they've been ready right from the hop, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Passes it over to Dorofiev. Knocked away with the stick by Chatfield. Stankoven's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Anderson. The Hurricanes cross the blue line and are on the attack. Denied by Hill. Picks it off. Look out. That's blocked. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Denies him. He got all of it. Drives the puck away. And the pass is picked off. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Takes it in front. Absolutely levels them.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
And a good save on the play as action continues. And reads the play, trying to shake the defender. Great save! Picked up along the boards by Whitecloud. Denied by the puck stopper. Quick pass across to Svechnikov. Here we go, odd man rush here. Centering pass, and that's stopped. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Smith. Puck sent down the ice, we'll get an icing. Past the halfway mark of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Vegas has the puck. Taken by Roy. The Hurricanes. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Stoppage in play, offside the call.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Gains the zone. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Theodore. Knocked away. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Moves it quickly over to Jarvis. Takes a shot and just got a piece of it to keep it out. The Hurricanes lead it here late this first period. Carolina's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Here's a pass in front, and that goes off a stick. Quick pass to Burns. Oh, what a chance here. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow. Quick feed to Saad. To the low slot. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. In the final moments of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. First period nearly in the books here. Moves it over to Pietrangelo. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, what a blocker stop by Anderson. And a great save.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering.
He's got a step. Scores! Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Hurricanes extend the lead to 2-0 here. We're still only in period number 1.
Well, they've really dictated pace in this one. They've owned the puck, and in the offensive zone, they're putting pucks to the net at will, and they're just dominating in terms of their shot selection.
And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Vegas needs to make some adjustments to their game here.
Breakaway!
Oh, James, he's still down.
Scores! What a finishing all alone!
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he thinks and is able to bury in the back of the net.
The Golden Knights take control of the faceoff. Here they come. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Anderson's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
Lots of time left in this period. Vegas is still trailing by 1 as they step in for the draw. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? And here's a pass to Barbashev. To his teammate. And he was ready for that save. Poked away by Theodore. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Carolina's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. Roslovic's won the draw. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Pietrangelo. It's in the back of the net for an own goal. Vegas has found the tying goal, and look at this. We are in one fun one tonight.
It's really entertaining when two great teams are going head-to-head, and they're very evenly matched. And they're physical. They have the ability to move the puck and convert like they just did. This is going to be a great one.
Gets a hold of the puck from the right side.
Pietrangelo's got a goal in this
The save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back.
by side. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
The Golden Knights win it. Glove save and an easy one at that. Puck picked up by Gostisbehere. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! Oh, and a good textbook hit there. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Walker. Moves the puck. Shot! Gets a piece of it to make the save. Scooped up along the wall by Stahl. Unloads it! And he gets in front of that rocket. With the one-timer. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. I can't believe the time he had to walk into that one, James. He just lets it rip. Slap shot, low stick side, beats the goalie clean.
The Hurricanes are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a 1-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Carolina's looking to break out. The Hurricanes work it through center. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him. Now he slides it up to Waugh. Sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Blake.
Well, we saw the hit, James. We know how hard it was, so it's not surprising to see that he is laboring, really struggling to get back to the bench.
There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Jarvis is looking a little shaken up there, James, as he takes a huge hit and he goes down to the ice. He's laboring on his way back to the bench.
More than half the period has expired. Carolina's got a 1-goal lead. Eichel's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Moves it to Barbashev. Sends it across. Carolina's got the puck in their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Denies him in close.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Slavin's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. He just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this. Don't like seeing that at all. Feeds it over. Denies him on a slapper. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Moves it quickly over to Barbashev. Oh, he'll feel that one. Oh, look at this. Shot! Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest. Great read by Roslovic. Fantastic save! Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck.
This is a poor power play, James. You have to find a way to execute. You can't execute if you can't get in, and man, is the crowd ever frustrated.
The Hurricanes get the job done short-handed. We are still tied here.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Takes a shot, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. A chance from the slot. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. Vegas looks to attack. Finishes his check with authority in the corner.
Man, James, does he ever look shaken up after that huge hit? I mean, I'm not sure if he got winded or if he's injured, but he's trying to make his way back to the bench. Burns is going to have the home crowd on his back all night. There's going to be a lot of noise when he touches the puck, but that's what happens when you injure their player.
Saad's got it in the defensive end. Barbashev's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Swing and a miss. Grabbed along the boards by Eichel. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Shot. Tries to get it out of harm's way. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive end. Loses the coverage there. And he had the answer on that one. Here's a blast. Steps in front of the shot. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Wow, what a stop by him. Puck scooped up by Pietrangelo. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Denied by the goaltender. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Great save, made it perfect. Roslovic looking to make something happen here in the corner. Hall's hauled down, penalty on the way. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. Smith's been nabbed for tripping.
Stone's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. The Golden Knights move to the offensive zone. Across the line along the left wall. Fires it on net. Oh, what a save with the glove. Great use of the stick at center by Burns. McNabb's moving the puck through his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Stankoven. Avoids the defender. And they score!
Well, with a delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective.
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Hurricanes needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they've dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
And a great heads-up defensive play here.
The Hurricanes are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been in great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Here's a pass in front! Recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Makes it look easy with the glove. Tries feed it over to Blake. Looking to set up offensively. Strong defensive effort. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Gostisbehere. How did he stop that one?
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Houghton's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels because they had an opportunity on the offensive side of the puck. At a critical time of the game, when the game is still within reach, massive kill.
Turn that one aside. And there's a shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Picked up along the boards by Hurdle. Oh, what a move. Passes it over. And the save. The turnover. Here they come. Quick pass to Stankoven. And that's a smart heads-up play by Roslovic. Gains the zone through center.
Carolina's third line is showing a #1 performance right now. I mean, this is critical when you have your depth players that are setting up.
No, hang on. They're moving it on here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
No change in the score as that goal was waved off, and we are ready to drop the puck again. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Cutting to the front of the net. And there's the save. Puck moved over to Dorofeev. Here we go, on-man rush. Scores! A massive goal here in the third, and we're tied.
Yeah, and they're on their toes now, and their opponent are on their heels, and this is the critical time of the game now. Face-off gets set up, they'll want possession.
Vegas has tied the game, and guess what? We aren't going home yet.
Yeah, no, we're not, are we, James? We're back in this game, and this is exactly where we want to be when you have two teams going head-to-head like this. This is what it's all about.
Let's go. Here's a shot. They're ringing the bell as that goes off both irons.
Robinson's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he thinks it's going to go in, here's the Merrick.
Denied that one. They've got numbers. Here's the pass. Slides the puck over. 2-on-1. Here we go. Driving to the net. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Here's a shot. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. The Hurricanes move it ahead. Cut into the slot. Denies him in front. Solid check to slow him down. The Hurricanes have it now. Carolina's at the line. Gives them nothing in front.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Golden Knights win it in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Carolina's got the puck here on the open ice. Oh, here we go. Steps in with the block. Tosses it to Hanifin. Shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the horn, and regulation concludes. We are off to overtime. Both teams will get set to drop the puck and try to pick a winner next. OT should tell us who wins and who loses, and they're ready to get it underway. Social media's buzzing with who's going to be the OT hero. It is underway. On-man rush. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Centering feed. He scores! What a goal! And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. The Hurricanes filled the net often in the first, but then just really kind of played back and defended the rest of the way.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a gamble when you sit back on your heels a little bit too much. It can certainly go the other way, but it didn't for them tonight. They were able to close it up and just find a way to win. Sometimes when you're an odd man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.